Welcome to the amazing world of frogs. Frogs are some of the most fascinating creatures on our planet, and their life cycle is a true marvel of nature. Today, we're going to take a closer look at how a tiny egg transforms into a leaping adult frog. Frogs can be found on every continent except Antarctica, and they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. But no matter where they live, all frogs share a similar life cycle. Let's dive into the incredible journey of a frog's life cycle, step by step. From tiny eggs to hopping adults, the transformation of a frog is called metamorphosis. This process is one of the most dramatic changes in the animal kingdom. Let's start at the very beginning. It all begins with eggs. During the breeding season, usually in spring or early summer, adult frogs return to ponds, lakes, or slow-moving streams to lay their eggs. Female frogs lay hundreds, sometimes thousands of eggs in water, often attaching them to plants or floating them in clusters. This helps keep the eggs safe from predators and gives them a better chance to survive. Each egg is covered in a protective jelly coat. This jelly not only keeps the eggs moist, but also makes them slippery and harder for predators to eat. The jelly also helps protect the developing embryos from bacteria and fungi. Inside each egg, a tiny embryo is developing. Over the next several days, you can actually see the embryo grow and change shape, getting ready for the next stage of life. After about 1 to 3 weeks, depending on the species and the temperature of the water, the eggs hatch into tadpoles. Meet the tadpole, the first stage of a frog's life outside the egg. Tadpoles look very different from adult frogs. They have long, wiggly tails for swimming, and they breathe underwater using gills, just like fish. At this stage, they have no legs at all. Tadpoles spend most of their time swimming around, eating algae and tiny aquatic plants. They use their small mouths to scrape food off rocks and plants in the pond. As tadpoles grow, they become stronger swimmers. Some species of tadpoles even form schools, swimming together in groups for safety. But even in a group, life can be dangerous. Tadpoles have to watch out for hungry fish, birds, and insects. Over the next few weeks, tadpoles start their big transformation, called metamorphosis. This is when the real magic happens. The first sign of change is the appearance of tiny hind legs. These legs start to grow at the base of the tadpole's tail, and soon, the tadpole begins to look a little more like a frog. Next, the front legs pop out, just behind the tadpole's head. Now, the tadpole is starting to look like a miniature frog with a long tail. As the legs grow, the tadpole's tail begins to shrink. At the same time, its gills disappear and lungs develop, allowing the young frog to breathe air for the first time. This stage is called the froglet stage. The froglet still has a small tail, but it can now hop on land and swim in water. It's a true amphibian, living both in water and on land. Froglets are adventurous. They begin to explore the world outside the water, hopping onto rocks and lily pads, but they still stay close to the pond for safety and moisture. As the froglet grows, its tail shrinks away completely. Soon it becomes a full-grown adult frog, ready to start life on its own. Adult frogs are true amphibians, which means they can live both on land and in water. Their strong back legs are perfect for jumping, and their lungs let them breathe air. Adult frogs have powerful legs for leaping long distances, and sticky tongues for catching insects. They eat a variety of foods, including flies, mosquitoes, and other small creatures. Frogs are important members of their ecosystems. They help control insect populations and are food for many other animals like birds, snakes, and fish. When it's time to start a family, adult frogs return to the water. Some frogs travel long distances to find the perfect pond or stream for laying their eggs. The female lays new eggs, and the cycle begins again. This amazing process repeats year after year, keeping ponds and wetlands full of life. From egg to tadpole, froglet to frog, this incredible journey keeps ponds hopping with life. Each stage is important, and every frog plays a role in the health of its environment. Did you know that frogs have been around for over 200 million years? Their life cycle has helped them survive through many changes on Earth, from the time of the dinosaurs to today. Frogs are also important indicators of a healthy environment. Scientists study frogs to learn about pollution, climate change, and the health of our planet. So next time you see a frog or hear one croaking near a pond, remember the amazing journey it has taken to get there. Frogs are truly remarkable creatures. Thanks for joining us on this froggy adventure. Hop back soon for more nature discoveries. Credits, script by your name or production team if available.